Hey, it's Dougie Fresh in the flesh, hitting you my best of the last breath. Yes, I am here at the Leonardo da Vinci Museum in Kansas City. It's pretty awesome. Let's just talk about the man, Leonardo da Vinci himself. I read his book. I read one of his books by Michael Gallup. It was called How to Think Like Leonardo da Vinci. And it was 7 steps to everyday genius. I'm gonna give you a few here while I'm walking around. Let's quick look at this very interactive museum. Building cities, you're drawing the Mona Lisa, you're lifting this crane here. See that? Pretty insane. So really cool stuff. His quotes are tatted along the walls. It's just awesome. So let's hop into these lessons we can learn from Leonardo da Vinci. First things first, I mean, there's distractions left and right here. This museum's so awesome. Mirrors. I just want to go off a couple inventions he created. Mirrors. Things for the body. He was an expert in anatomy. Expert with his body. He created flying machines and all sorts of devices to just optimize life. He had created a tank, on and on and on. It's like he was a Renaissance man. Multiple mastery he had. Not a jack of all trades. He wasn't a dabbler, but a master of multiple things. He just threw a lot of mud at the wall. He was an experimenter. And I look to my life to achieve some similar results. I have to do something of the same nature. Boom, going after it. Boom, attacking, trying different things. Being detached, exploring, experimenting. And making a fool of yourself, really. It's fun to do. So, one thing he did was he was curious, extremely curious. He was wondering and he was fascinated with the body. For example, the study of anatomy. And I was too. I studied exercise science, and he took it so deeply. The back, the muscles. This is more of a show and tell for you guys. Heart. The uterus, the baby. This is a famous picture of him where he drew. So curiosity got him very, very far. That's one of the steps to genius, that we all have genius within us, he says. The Last Supper, he was art, painting, sculptures he created. Look at that beautiful painting, famous painting. Whoosh, amazing. So painting, sculpture, these different multiple skills. How does one have it? Almost can compare him to God. He just was so skilled. And this you guys must be familiar with. Boom. The Mona Lisa. Some information on it right here. Epic stuff. The other thing I noticed he did, 2 more things I want to talk about. He had a mentor, Andre something, but he did an apprenticeship, a deep dive apprenticeship with him. And because of that, he achieved so much mastery that so many would only dream of having. He had the desire for knowledge, as this quote says. The natural desire of good men is knowledge. So what did he do? He collected that knowledge. He kept a journal. When I read that in the book, I was astounded because I keep a journal. See that, so see where I'm congruent with what he's doing and what I'm not doing. So I'm doing some things he's doing, but you know, he played instruments. He painted, he was artistic. He was mathematical. So just every area. And he chunked these areas one at a time, and then he mastered it, then he enjoyed it. He found ways to just love it and enjoy the process so much that he achieved that mastery. And I like to study people like this, like the top 1% of all time of history of life. Because then if I can get just a little bit of that, then I can become so much more myself. Everyone's drawing the Mona Lisa and putting it on the wall. So yeah, I just think that's interesting. My mind's blown in here. If you can't tell, I'm just like, whoa, just in awe, awestruck, and wonderment. So how can we live to this level of mastery and skill like Leonardo da Vinci? Stay fresh, stay blessed. Peace.